right, DMV, having some girl talk. And in the girl talk hot seat today is JoJo. JoJo, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming in. So, quarantine, we are all staying at home. We're trying our best to stay at home. How have you been doing during quarantine?
I've been doing well. I've been super busy. I'm on a promo tour from my living room, so that's something different. But I'm doing okay. Yeah, so I'm thankful that I have everything I need and that I'm able to stay at home and be all right. Like, you know, I know this is a really particularly hard time for a lot of people.
Now, are you still quarantined with your mom?
I am, girl. Yes.
How has that experience been?
It's actually really brought us together. So she moved from Boston to LA like 6 months ago, and the idea was for her to stay with me for a little while she found her place and got on her feet and everything. And that is obviously, you know, everybody's plans have changed.
Yeah.
So we've been together for this whole time, but it's been really cool. Like, we have an awesome relationship. So
that's dope. Because if me and my mother were quarantined, and don't get me wrong, love my mother to death, but I feel like after like week one, I'd be like, this is not gonna work. No.
Exactly. You know, I think we were scared, but it's better than we thought.
That's dope. Hope for us all, because like I said, if it was me and my mom, I don't know if we could have did it. So your video for Lonely Hearts dropped earlier this week. You did that in quarantine as well. What was that experience like? Because I saw the video. Dope video. Let me say that. Completely dope. I loved it so much. It was very classic. We really got to see you and just focus on you and your vocals. So how did a quarantine video come about?
Again, a lot of firsts in this quarantine. I mean, you know, like I shot this with one of my best friends, Zelda. She's a director. We've known each other like since we were 15. And so it was so weird to go over to her house, which I've been to so many times before, and not go inside. Like, we shot outside in her front yard. She set up like a sheet and basically just shot me in the direct sunlight. She wore a mask, but it was like we made it work. You know, everybody just, we got to stay flexible. And it was really fun to get outside my own house and do that. And yeah, and just try to be creative given the restrictions, you know?
How long did that take, considering that you're not in an actual, like, studio doing a photo or doing a...
like, it was the easiest video I've ever done, because I did my own hair and makeup, styled it, and then we just shot, like, with the sun. So we shot for maybe, like, 5 hours, like, on different backdrops, like, with different positions in the sun. Yeah. And then she edited it over, like, a couple days by herself, and I think we're all becoming more self-sufficient in this experience.
Yeah.
Everybody, like, but regardless of what you do, you know?
Would you do it again?
Hell yeah, I'd do it again. Yeah. As long as I'm not putting anybody in harm's way, hell yeah.
Absolutely love it. You also did a photo shoot with her. Was the photo shoot and the video, did those happen at the same time?
Yes. Yeah, we knocked it all out at once. Got all that we could from it.
Yo, hats off to you for being flexible and shooting a video and doing a whole entire photo shoot during quarantine. Like, that.
Well, I have a friggin' album coming out.
I get, like, that's the definition of,
you know what I mean?
Getting it done, like, by any means necessary. That's what you call
I believe in getting it done.
Wholeheartedly. I completely agree with you. So, Good to Know drops this Friday. Why did you give the album that name?
I was saying that phrase a lot while I was making the album, and I think it's because I just like learned a lot in general during the making of it about myself, my and life, and a lot about like my habits, some bad habits and my patterns. But I realized at the end of making this that it's all good. It is what it is. Like, and it's good to know. It's information that's all good.
Do you think that you have learned everything that you need to know, or is this like a continual?
Oh my God, no! It's a loop. It's a loop that we're all on, I think, of like breaking the habit of being who we are right now and then turning into someone else. It's like an evolution, you know what I mean? That happens naturally over time. And I think for me, like being in my late 20s, this is a turning point of like facing myself, looking at myself and being like, okay, what do I want for the next chapter of my life? Like, how do I want to move forward and be a better version of myself with the information that I know? So no, I don't think, I hope I never stop growing. I hope I never stop learning about myself.
All right, DMV, having some girl talk with JoJo right now. JoJo, you've had your share of ups and downs. Would you change anything about your journey?
I would not change anything about my journey. I don't think it's good to think that way. And I think that I really do believe that everything happens for a reason, and you never see it while you're in that moment. But then when you can look back in retrospect, you can be like, whoa, that made me into such a stronger, more resilient person who really is ready to face anything. Experience can shape us in a beautiful way if we allow it to be a positive thing. You know what I mean? So I feel also like all the things I've been through, whether they're good or you could call them not good or whatever, it really made, oh, excuse me, sorry. It turned me into someone who's really strong, and I'm proud of who I am.
I love it. Absolutely love it. So Good to Know, again, DMV on the phone with JoJo. It drops this Friday. What can we expect from Good to Know?
It's just so bomb. I love this album, so I hope other people love it as much as I do. It is, I would say it's definitely more R&B than my last album that I put out a few years ago, and the beats are definitely hard. I wanted my guy friends to be able to put this on and not feel embarrassed to hear my music coming out of their car. So, so there's like this nice meeting of these hard ass beats with these like sweet melodies, and then just me being really raw, like I like to be with my lyrics.
JoJo, your album is dropping, Good to Know, on Friday. We are so excited. I'm so excited to hear it. Where can people find you at on social media, and where can they get the album on Friday when it drops? I'm
at I Am JoJo, and they can get the album everywhere, wherever you stream it. There's, if you still want a physical copy, I guess those are things still. You can totally get that as well. But yeah, stream it everywhere Friday, May 1st. Good to know. I'm so excited.
We are
Thank
excited.
You so much.
More than welcome, JoJo. Thank you for taking a few seconds to chat with me today.
Of course.
Love JoJo so much. She's definitely a dope spirit and a dope soul. DMV, look, you can catch the full interview between me and JoJo on the website at kysdc.com. Having some girl talk.